Good morning, everyone. We are currently on the way home from Florida, and depending on how well this goes, I might make it its own video. But we're planning on flipping stuff like this on our way home, hoping to see some more snakes. If we see a lot, I'll make it a separate video, but if not, I'll just kind of throw it in here at the end. So we're gonna get after it. We found some nice boards here to flip, and hopefully there will be some snakes. Nobody. Let's get this big guy and try to pry it up that way. It's probably gonna come in two pieces. Nope. God, that was nice. Can't believe there's nothing under there. All right, guys, so the wildest thing is happening. We walked over here while exploring this flip spot, and there's an open well, and at the bottom, there's a super sick alligator down there, and he's super emaciated. Looks like he's been trapped in there forever. But we're gonna do our best to get this guy out of here. We can't just leave him in there. I can't tell how deep. It doesn't look that deep. It looks like it's maybe like 6 or 7 foot, wouldn't you say?
Something like that.
You should be able to pull me. The problem is gonna be getting the alligator out too.
You sure?
How are we gonna go about this?
You want my flashlight?
Yeah, I'll take the flashlight. That is so crazy. We gotta get this guy out of there. He's not happy. Oh man. I'm your friend, dude, I promise. I just want to get you out of there. We're just trying to think over how the best way to handle this scenario would be. We don't have any rope, so we can't tie his jaw. I mean, this is not a terribly big alligator, but the only bad thing is we're gonna have to lift him over our head to get him out of the hole. And while he does look like he's emaciated, he's definitely not like so emaciated that he's gonna be weak. This thing will probably put up quite a fight. So we're just trying to think about the best course of action here. If we had some rope, we could tie his jaw and it'd be easier to lift him over our head and get him out of this small hole. I mean, this hole is, he's probably 3 times as long as this hole is wide. All right, we got a little bit of cord here that we can use to restrain his jaw in case he is super rambunctious once we get down there. I'm hoping that he'll be chill and we can just hoist him out. But like I said, we're gonna have to get this thing up over whoever goes down in there's head to get to hand him off to the person up top. So this is like Walmart Crocodile Hunter 101. Using trash you find at a dump site to rescue an alligator. We eventually decided that the best course of action would be to just noose the gator and yank him up really quickly. The hole was just big enough and the gator was also just big enough that it wouldn't have been safe to actually send someone down there to pull him out. So right here we're just going to pull him up really quickly and then start working on getting that noose off of him and freeing him from the hole. All right. This thing is super strong. We got to get this noose off of him now. I'm sure there was a better way we could have handled that, but there we go. All right, bud. Chill, chill, chill. There we go. Freed alligator. All right, buddy. You're free. We got you out of the hole. Stay away from it. We're gonna cover that hole up with something we can find at this side. I'm sure there's something we can use to prevent any other alligators or whatever from falling in there. But man, that was crazy. He does not seem very appreciative of us, but then again, we did wrap a rope around his neck and yank him out of the hole. So I feel kind of bad about how we had to do that, but I think it's probably the safest way for us and him to actually get him out of there. So we're gonna release this guy, maybe take him a little bit away from the main road over there, kind of out into the wilderness here, and hopefully he'll be able to find some water and a meal and get back to his prime. This is a young gator, so he's probably got a long life ahead of him if he can stay away from the road. This kind of makes sense now why all these vultures are swarming around. They might have seen him down there and known he was there and are waiting for him to die to go in there and eat him, but not today. All right, we got this guy on the other side of the fence. We're gonna leave him alone, and hopefully he'll be able to find some food and water here and continue to live his life. What an amazing animal. This is the first alligator of the trip. We've been in Florida for 4 days and this is the first alligator we've seen. What a weird scenario in which to find him. All right, buddy. Stay safe out there. Don't fall in any more holes. Stay away from people and stay away from the road. All right, cover her up. hopefully nothing else will fall down that hole now. All right, there's more of these pallets to flip here, so. Oh, it's wet. All right, guys, just flipped our first snake of the day. This is the North Florida crown snake, I think is the common name. Tantilla relicta neali. This is only the second time I've ever seen one of these guys, and they're one of the tougher tantilla to turn up in Florida, just because they have a kind of weird range. But these guys are different from relicta in that they have a mostly solid black head, so pretty cool. Anyways, nice little tantilla to start the day snake-wise. Hopefully it isn't the only thing we'll see. Anyways, pretty cool find, but these guys are likely pretty common, even though they can be pretty tough to turn up. So I'm just gonna put this guy back, and we're gonna keep moving, see what else we can find. Well, this will probably be the last herp for the video, and the only one we've seen at this spot. There's a brumating broadhead skink there. I'm just gonna leave that guy right there and put this cord back down. Sleepy little broadhead skink. It is the last hours of 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, it's the last minutes. It's 11:40 p.m. on New Year's Eve, and I'm here with my buddy Ian. We're celebrating the new year together with my family, but it started pouring down rain, so we're gonna go look for salamanders to round out 2020, and then we're gonna go do it again when it's 2021. All right, guys, first herp of the night. A really cool looking, cleanly patterned spring peeper. Obviously the harbingers of springtime here in the southeast. They kind of start popping off a little bit earlier. Roughly around Christmas time is when these guys start breeding, so hopefully we'll be hearing these guys calling here in the next few days. We're going to try to get a spotted salamander before midnight, so we're going to keep at it. And there's our first salamander of the night, a huge male four-toed salamander. This guy is huge for this species. These guys are pretty small normally. I'll put my hand down next to this guy for scale. Anyways, I'm sure we're gonna see more of these guys tonight, or after midnight at least. So I'm gonna take a couple quick photos and we're gonna leave them alone. What is that? Dude! What is that? That is so sick, dude. Completely spotless. Spotted salamander. What on earth, dude? Look at that. Holy crap, that is a hell of a last herp of 2020. What on earth? Oh, man. That is insane, dude. So we have to get back up to the house to celebrate the New Year's countdown with my family, but oh my God, that is a ridiculous last herp of 2020. You cannot make this up. Don't see anything else on the road. Maybe there looks like a salamander right up there. Okay. Four-toed salamander here. Yeah. All right, guys, this is the last salamander I'm going to show you. I'll give you a little bit of a better look at the spotted salamander here in a second. But four-toed salamander, last herp of 2020, unless we see something on the driveway. And I lied. One more four-toed salamander at least. We're going to keep moving, slowly making our way back towards the house for the New Year's celebration. And then we're going to come back out to start 2021. With more salamanders. So I'm gonna escort this guy off the road and we're gonna keep moving. What a ridiculous way to end 2020. I don't really know what to say about the salamander. It's super weird looking. Not only is it completely spotted, but it has this super weird mosaic in and out pattern of darker blotches and lighter blotches that I'm sure you can see. Just an absolutely crazy looking spotted salamander, quote unquote. We'd basically been waiting all night for the rain to come in. It hadn't come in until about maybe 20 minutes before midnight, and we headed down to herp. As a lot of you guys know, I have an incredible spot for salamanders here at my house. I can just walk down to the bottom of my driveway and find these guys, and tonight was no exception. The second it started raining, we kind of headed out, hoping to try to just score a few salamanders before midnight, and we were greeted with this incredible animal who's just sitting here perfectly calm as can be, letting me video him. An incredibly beautiful spotless aberrant spotted salamander to end 2020. Anyways, I'm probably going to end the video with this guy. Happy New Year's to everyone watching. I'm going to go back out as soon as New Year's happens and kind of try to start off 2021 in the same way. I know I'm not going to see anything near this cool, but hopefully we'll be able to turn up some more typical spotted salamanders so you guys can see those, along with probably a number of other amphibian species. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my videos this year. And if you enjoyed, stay tuned in 2021. I'm sure there will be just as much interesting stuff to see. And I'm going to look forward to getting out as much as possible again in the new year. So here's one last look at this awesome salamander to end 2020. And I will see you guys next year.